All right.
Okay, and we are live. Hey y'all, APGG here. And today we have SCUFS Studio Cleanup Folder Stuff, and it is third Thursday, and I am happy to introduce my new cohort sidekick, Marianne. There she
Hi, everybody.
is. And she has the screen name of Mimi, but it's Marianne, and y'all know her. And I have a banner thingy, I think. There it is.
Woohoo.
Ha ha ha
Yay.
ha ha ha. So
Yay.
we're waiting on people to come in. I'm excited because this is my first StreamYard where I'm running the StreamYard. I have gone on with other people in the past, and that was fun. But because I really need help with chat, I convinced Mary and she just had to help me. Just had to help
I,
me. Go
I
ahead. You
have
want to
I
say
have
something?
the ability to chat it up, so I'm good.
Okay. So we are waiting. I
Hey,
don't know. How do I know when
hi,
people come
Susan.
in? There
Nice to
we
see
go.
you. Good
Hey, Susan.
morning.
Oh, thanks for being here. I've got to help her. She's going to help me read chat because y'all know how awful I am. And it's just, I don't mean to be. It just happens that way for me. I may let her get a word in edgewise. That could happen. So,
See.
um, I think I will start with my announcements. I wrote them down. I'm so prepared today, y'all. It's incredible. So prepared. Okay. Paint Girly is hosting the New Year's Eve Streamathon this year. She is still working on a couple of channels, but as soon as she gets the list of the channels and the times that they'll be going on, which I'm pretty sure will be in Eastern time zone, I will put that on my Facebook page, Artist Poet Girl. I will probably put it, well, I'm sure I'll put it on the, well, I said Facebook, didn't I? Bless my heart. On my About page on YouTube. Um, and I am expected, this is tentative now. I am expecting to go live on December 31st at 9:30 a.m. Central Time because y'all know I do everything in Central Time because that's how it works for me. So as soon as we get the list, that'll I'll be putting that up. Same Six Wednesday is on December 21st. I know we're having third Thursday before we have third Wednesday. Ah, yeah, it happens. Now, Fourth Art Saturday is December 24th, and that will be a hop. Um, my You Need to Hear This series will be up on December 26th. New Year's Eve Streamathon will be on the 31st, and we expect it to go, typically it goes at least 24 hours, sometimes more. You're not required to be there at all the live shows, just saying. Um, and I also have a favor. My friend Tanya McGuire is going to be having shoulder surgery on December 22nd. I believe is the date for that. Um, I'm asking for prayers for her. She didn't say that, but I'm asking. But my main thing is she's really can't do any live shows, and I don't know if she has any pre-recorded shows coming up. So if y'all can drop by her channel, for the next couple of months, at least through, December, January, maybe into February, and give her some view time because she's not, not having recorded videos and not having live videos. She's going to drop in her view time. Now, what that does is that affects everyone's analytics, and they will lower her down and won't recommend her videos and junk like that. So if we could try to keep her view time up, that would be much appreciated. And possibly the same thing for Lisa Conway, because y'all know we're entering that time of year where we're the time where she lost her husband, so she may not be on as much. I don't know. I've not
Yeah.
conferred with her. I'm just jumping out there and saying it because I know it. And I think that's it. I actually had announcements. Ah, okay. Ta-da!
So Gail is here.
Hey,
Hey, Gail.
Gail. Gail is one of my awesomest mods, and I so appreciate you. And oh, great. Thank you, Susan. Thank you so much. So, y'all know where you are. Here's my typical schedule, which will slightly change in January. Um, I think I'm going to take part in a what's it called? Artsy Second Sunday? Yeah. So I think, oh my gosh, it's not on here yet because we're not there yet. So anyway, I'm going to take Marianne off the screen so you can see the full.
Bye.
She can, you can control this. So you, right? Don't you have the option to control this?
Me? I have no
Yeah.
idea. Let me see. This is all
Underneath,
new.
underneath the little video screen, there's like a list of layouts. Because she is actually considered a co-host. So there are tornadoes. Well, you better be careful with that, Susan, darling. That's mm,
Oh, wow.
scary business.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so we can see my
Be
whole thing
careful.
now. Just because I need y'all to know this, because it's self promotion. It's so allowed. It's me. All right. If I don't know if we're going to do the folder giveaway leftover, but if we do, I'll bring the rules back to the forefront. Okay. Because I kind of had plans. With the co-host, Miriam put me on my toes. No, she didn't do it. I, I chose I chose to did it because I'm trying to impress her. Okay, y'all. My
And you
secret
did.
internet. I impressed me. Oh, my secret internet admirer struck again and sent me distress micro mica stains. I didn't have any. Now I do. We might use them. We might not use them today. I don't know. They are beautimous. I'm just saying. We've got cocktail party. They are by Ranger, by the way. Thank you, dear internet admirer. Mary Mint, Shiny Bauble. Those are Tim Holt's names, aren't they? You can tell. You can just tell. Oh, sorry about the crickle crackling. Oh, uh, fresh balsam, tart
Ooh, that's
cranberry.
pretty.
No, isn't it
Oh,
gorgeous?
yeah.
Winter frost. Now I saw, I think it was yesterday. Um, I know y'all watching the ephemera hosted by 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel. And I believe Louisa used these yesterday. And yesterday could have been from the 12, 13, or 14 episode, whichever show that was. But first, before we try these out, I want to, and I had talked about this or mentioned it somewhere, I don't remember. My friend, Jonathan Manning is his real name, the artistic biker, actually did a book. It is available on Amazon. I do not have the link in the description, but you can look for 52 mini paintings, the first deck, Jonathan Manning. He is one of our YouTube friends, and I've known him a long time. I've met him in person. when he had his gallery in Oklahoma, he displayed some stuff there for me. And what he's done is he has painted on, playing cards. And he has made a book from the first deck that he completed. And there's little stories. I'm just going to briefly, quickly thumb through, and it's really nice, y'all. Okay, I believe he also has um, blank journals. I'm going to say like a composition book. They may even be composition books, but he's got his artwork on the front of them, and they look really nice. I've not gotten one, but anyway. So plug in for my friends because I try to do that. Now, I saw a video, I don't know when, this month. I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry. I'm awful and I'm sorry. She took snowflakes. I had to go find some snowflake dyes on Amazon. These are unbranded from the Amazon. I looked for, I searched for snowflake dyes. These came up. They were within my price range. And so, because I want to do what she did, and that's okay that you do what other people do. All right? That's perfectly allowable. So what I did is I painted a piece of cardstock with some iridescent medium and a slight colors on there, very, very slight blue, iridescent medium. And then I painted them on both sides, let them dry, because we're going to make specimen slides. She made specimen slides for snowflakes, and I thought it was brilliant. Okay, I loved it. This is a specimen slide I got. I think it was by Pool. Anyway, it's Creative Expressions, CEDSP 005. I don't know what you're supposed to do with this part. I die cut it, and it's like a film strip, but I don't know what you're supposed to do with it. I've used this before, and it makes a nice little specimen doodler. And then you get the little window thing. So I thought we would do that because I want to. That's why, because I want to. Okay. I've already cut. I'm telling y'all, I am so prepared. I'm like a TV show. I've already cut packaging, the acetate packaging stuff. So we have that. All right. But first, because I want to, we're going to try these. We're going to spritz these stain dyes. Let me get a thing. And by thing, I mean cardstock. Uh, y'all
Thing could be anything, so leave it at that.
know what a thing is. Okay, let me cover them up. We're going to do this. I'm not going to get my spray box. I'm going to be brave because we have got to see what these look like. It's the law. See if I can get them open. All right. I hope everybody's
Okay, I
doing
just
well.
posted a link to the 52 mini paintings. It's short, but it gets you right to Amazon for his book.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Wow, she's
I
handy
try.
already, y'all.
I'm learning.
Now, the thing about,
Uh,
goodness gracious, the thing about StreamYard is I cannot see the YouTube. I get chat, but I can't see the YouTube thing. And my computer out here in the studio is not powerful enough to have multiple windows open. So, mods, if y'all are posting stuff, thank you. Hey, Connie, good to see you. I appreciate y'all being here. Okay, so this is tart cranberry. Now, I had learned to go sideways on these. not up and down because that forces the mica in, supposedly, forces the mica into the tube thingy. Shaky, shaky. There's a mixing ball in there. All right. How many pumps does it take? Oh,
Oh,
look at
there it goes. I think
that.
you need the box.
Oh my goodness. And I've also learned from other people that to keep this wiped off. Okay. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna wiggle it around and see if we can see the. Oh, look out! Knocking stuff. Ooh, I can see it. Can y'all see it?
Oh yeah, there you go. Right like that, you can. It reflects
I'm
the
gonna,
light. It's nice.
I'm gonna take Marianne's banner down. Marianne does do videos, y'all. So
Thank you for
if
taking that
you're,
down. That was getting annoying.
well, you can do it. You're co-host. You get to control that too. Okay, now let's spend 5 minutes to open this bottle. My goodness.
All right. The dogs are barking, but I did want to say, you're telling me I can control it, but honestly, I can't. I don't see anything. I think we're going to have to play more with this.
Well, I have to have more lessons. I like I said, this is my first time to actually host on StreamYard, which is
Oh,
free. You get so much, however many time, I don't know what your time is, I don't remember, for free. And then they had subscriptions. And recently they had the Black Friday site or whatever, blah, blah stuff. And frankly, I don't make enough money from the YouTube to cover the cost of having an actual subscription to it. So, okay, that's good enough. That's the lid's open. All right, well, we're just going to keep on pulling it off then, I guess. Holy smokes. I tell you what, if you got one of these that leaks, that would be really bad. Side to side, like you're ringing a bell. That's what I heard. That's what I was told. Here we go. Secret squirrel, Amy. Hello. Lurking. Lurking is good. Cleaning is smart. Oh my goodness. All right. It looks like Gail posted a link. Thank you, Gail. Side to side. How's it looking? I can hear the ball ringing. All right. This is Winter Frost, and it looks like it may be, oh, blue. It's blue. It's
oh, that's
almost,
pretty.
almost a navy blue to me. Almost.
Sorry if there was a dog barking in the background. Those are my chihuahuas, and they have this issue. If you have
Chihuahuas like
chihuahuas,
to
you
bark bark. Ha,
they
ha.
do. They think they're Great Danes.
Great Danes don't bark. Did you know that?
Well,
They are not known to bark.
I wish they were Great Danes right now. It was pretty loud, and I apologize.
You know what else barks? Wiener dogs.
Oh yeah,
Wiener
those.
dogs, they were bred, and I know because I had an old mother-in-law that bred and raised wiener dogs. They were bred to chase and um, hunt varmints, rabbits,
Yes.
weasels, whatever. Okay, varmints. Well, rabbits aren't varmints, but people used to would eat those. So they were bred for that purpose. and they were bred to be stubborn, and they are so stubborn. They don't give up. They don't give up. They will literally die outside of a rabbit hole trying to wait for the rabbit to come back out if they don't dig in there to get the rabbit out. That's how
Oh my
persistent
God.
wiener dogs are.
Yeah, well, so I have three, and the little guy, the boy, he's really good. He only barks if there really is something. The girls, however, I have no idea what little fantasy they live in. Gail says she has chihuahua. Does she have chihuahua? No, it's Susan has chihuahuas too, and you only have two of them. They're like potato chips. You can't have one.
But see, that's how we got Molly. Johnny used to have a Chihuahua, and he loved them. And I started looking for a Chihuahua for him. I guess it's been 8.5 years ago now. This is fresh balsam. It's a green. Anyway,
Oh,
I was out at the shelters. Oh, nice. Looking for Chihuahuas and found Molly. And the only Chihuahua I found when we went to go uh, pick him up, I
oh,
don't
that
remember
is
what it was.
pretty.
That is
That is
pretty.
really reflective. It looks good in the camera.
A
Oh
couple of
wow.
kids had the little taco dog, was its name, in their arms, and they were leaving with the dog. I thought I was getting. They forgot to put the
Aw.
hold on it. And there was no way we were going to say, no, these kids can't have my dog. No way. So we settled for Molly, but as it turned out, Molly was the perfect dog for us. She is some kind of corgi mix,
Aw.
and she's turned out to be, they're bossy. Corgis are bossy, mature dogs. They don't play. Not really. It's, yeah. And of course, we got Champ, literally a rescue off the side of the road. That's a real rescue, in my opinion. Anyway,
Hey,
he
Carol
is a love
Bound. How are you?
mix. Hi, here. CB, good to see ya. Anyway, Champ was a true rescue off the side of the road, and he's a lab mix of some sort, and they're playful. CB, we're trying out my secret internet admirer who loves me, who I love too, whoever they are, sent me some distressed mica stains. So we're spritzing them out to look at them. This one's,
Those colors go really nice together. I like how
yeah,
I could see that as a background.
I got two packages. There's three in each. There was three in each package. Come on. My ball's not mixing in this one. Ringing the bell, ringing the bell. I did, because I got the foundry waxes. One of them, no, was it the foundry wax? Yeah, one of them did not have a ball in it, so I had to put my own stainless steel ball in it. This one is just being,
Stubborn.
is there a ball in there? There it is. There we go. I knocked it loose. I knocked it a good one. So anyway, I do have an awesome admirer, CB. I don't know who they are, but man, they sure send me fun stuff. I feel it's like Christmas all the time. For all I know, all of y'all pitch in and one person picks out what you're going to say. I have no idea, which is
I
part of
think
the
that's so
fun.
kind when someone
I
does
do
that. I
too.
really think it is.
It's still, I can still see some piled up, some mica down here piled up. So that's why I'm still shaking it. Ring it like a bell, ring it like a bell. Come on. This is the cocktail party. Well, no wonder it's having a hard time mixing up. It's had a party going on. Uh-oh. My earphone fell out.
You know, we still hear you, so be careful what you say.
I have a small size head. Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
that's pretty.
That's like a hot pink. If I had to call it a color, I would call that a hot pink. Wow. Anyway, I have a really small head. I have grandkids that are, toddlers with bigger heads than mine. It just means I'm smarter than the average bear.
Hey,
Oh,
CB,
my brain
my name's
matter.
Marianne. I go by Mimi, and I'm here just voicing for um, Jamie because she can't read the comments and see who all comes in. So thanks for asking. Um, I'm just that annoying little whiny voice in the background.
CB knows I need help. Ha ha. Yeah. Oh, I got your card yesterday. Yesterday? Yes, Wednesday. Beautiful, CB. Thank you, darling, so much. Well, we'll leave that one. Okay, shaky. I'm gonna try to shake this other one too. Side to side. Oh, like a bell. Ring it like a bell. Like a bell. This one is. Yeah, that cocktail party was being. They didn't want to mix it. They didn't want to mix. Okay. This one is shiny bauble, and it may be a turquoisey-ish. Ah,
CB
look,
said you're welcome for the card.
look, it's turquoise. So we've
Oh,
got
that's
a
beautiful.
the tart cranberry is a orangey red. Well, it's a red with slight orange. Then the winter frost at first was navy, but now it is frosty, very frosty looking. The fresh balsam is amazing greeny. Oh, all right. Open it first before you shake it, Goober.
You
Anyway,
know,
I
CB, I think
received.
some, or Gail, I think we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to get things done in December. So if it takes you a while to get it out there, that it's all good.
Don't yes, don't fret stress about it because it's supposed to be a happy time, y'all. It really is. And if you're stressing, you're not making it a happy time. And that shows. People could see that. I believe they could see that. We watched a movie last night with Kelsey Grammer. What was it called?
I
Father
don't know.
Christmas is back. Something like that, I think. I don't know if it was Netflix or Hulu. I don't know what it was on. This one is Mary Mint. So I expect a green. And there it is. Wow.
Oh, I like
These
that.
are
Looks like a
gorgeous.
turquoise, or at least on my
These
screen
are
it looks turquoise.
gorgeous. It does look turquoise in the screen. You can't hardly tell it from the shiny bauble. Huh. Damn pretty. Huh. Anyway, what was it? Father Christmas returned. Their last name was Christmas, blah, 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 blah. I forgot where I was going with that. Anyway, I got distracted by the shiny. Okay. I don't know what I was going to say. Anyway, I made preparations. I thought we would do some snowflake estimates plus more. So I have pre-done everything pretty much. You can also make specimens with a laminator. If you have a laminator, I've seen people do that, which is fine. I'm just going to use packaging because it was free. It was free. Now, what I like to do with specimens, because we're going to use snowflakes, they were so cool looking. I don't know if they're going to be that cool looking, I've lost my glue. I am going to use diamond glaze because I've got some glossy accents, but it's pretty much empty. This is cardstock that I painted on both sides with iridescent medium, and I'm just going to put the tiniest of dots on there because I'm trying to get it to get on there. Because my experience with specimens is sometimes they will move when you don't want them to. So I'm going to stick that in what I think is the middle enough. Yeah, middle enough. And then I'm going to leave it open because it's a double-sided thing, and set that aside for a minute. Y'all, it's taken me a while to learn these little tricks. So y'all are benefiting. This one's got something on it. We might not use that one. Just saying. Not looking at chat because I'm snowflaking. Oh, this one's got a little slight blue to it. I'm leaving it open to let it get a little air. And this diamond glaze, you won't be able. You can't even see it now. Let it dry a little bit. Trying to use different ones. I said earlier, if you were here, you heard it. If you weren't, you didn't. I got snowflakes off the Amazon, and a link was shared, I believe. No, that was to Blade's book.
That was the book, yeah.
Yeah, that one looks a little plain.
So you got the snowflake dies off of Amazon?
Now it's the Amazon. It was an unbranded
All right,
dye. It was.
let me
I
see if
think
I
I'm
can
going to
find it.
add this one on top, just because this one looks sparse. But there are little tiny things. It's not just whole snowflakes. There's these other little, like there's like some splat. I'd call those splat, and a couple of them look like flowers. So you can actually change your snowflakes if you wanted to. And then some of them are kind of pretty solid looking. Just, oh, landed glue side up. I got lucky. Okay. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many I cut out. Let's try one of these. One of these is okay. So now we will go back to what I think might have been my first one. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I've got some super skinny double-sided tape. Don't know where it came from. It is one tick mark, whatever size one tick mark is. And I am going to just put one little piece right there on the edge, right there, and burnish it. Which, Hottie Popo, if you're out there, I heard you mention me the other day, last week. Thank you so much. Things are going okay. Hubby had his his only, as far as we know, radiation a week ago Monday. Things were kind of rough, and we don't know. We won't know how well it worked until February when they do a follow-up scan. Put some tape there and tape there. I really don't need this much tape. I don't know why I'm using so much. You only need a little piece. You could be frugal with it. Put that on there.
So
Anyway,
if you are here watching and you have the ability to hit that like button, that would be great because that kind of helps the algorithm. I don't know how.
I don't either.
You could even you can even do a thumbs down for the same thing. But
Interactions, interactions.
we prefer to see a thumbs up because that tells us that you like what you're seeing and you want to see more. That's helpful. And even just saying hi is helpful too. You know, just interacting with us and letting us know everything's going well from what you're seeing.
Well, that's cute. I told y'all they were so cute when I saw that girl make them. They were so cute. And I'm going to glue this thing closed. I don't know why, just because I'm going to, I guess. Because I want to. We all know that it's what I want. I'm going to try to keep my glue around the edge. Technically, specimen cards, you can see through the whole thing. But this one is just going to be a mounted specimen. That's what we're going to call it, mounted. Think of it as a
I
Canadian snowflake. It's a Canadian snowflake. It's mounted. Huh. Yeah. They were so cool when I saw that girl do. I cannot remember who it was. I know I'm awful. Y'all know I'm awful. You know this about me. I also pre-printed a label on the demo, and I have
alrighty.
colored demo tape I got from Tuesday morning a long time ago. They had colored ones, not just the black ones. So I have different colors, and I went with the blue. It says snow.
I like it. Oh, that looks good.
Makes me happy. What am I going
Grandpa,
to
she
do with
thinks
these?
she saw the same person do that too.
Do you remember who it was? Oh, you don't remember either. Hmm.
No.
You could fold the cards together, trace the opening, and cut it out for transparent. Yeah, I could, couldn't I? Maybe that, no, maybe that's what this is for. Cause see, this came with the die set on the specimen card. What did I say? Creative expressions. I think it's a sand pool, but I don't hold me on that. It came with it, and I tried to find a video and couldn't find a video where they even used this. Maybe that's what that's for, though, to cut out the backside. Well, that just seems silly. Why wouldn't they put it all on the same one? So I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
see what you're saying. So that you could see it
Yeah,
from
because
both sides.
this is supposed to, it's supposed to fold. There's a, score mark so that you can fold it.
Well, maybe it's to have the option, depending upon what you're putting in there. So for you, the snowflakes, seeing them on both sides makes sense. But for somebody that might have cardstock,
Yeah,
they might not want to see the other side.
because all my specimens typically I have them open on both. This one we're going to
Ah,
close because
functional
that's what
light
we're going to do.
function of light one is saying hi, Jamie.
Function, function. What's your function? Because I'm so original. Function. Mm. I'm so glad y'all like me and tolerate me. Is all I can say. Are you bored? Is this boring?
I don't see any comments yet. I'm not bored, but I feel sorry for everybody having to listen to my comments. I,
No,
so
you're
don't
doing an
don't
awesome
take it
job.
don't take it out on Jamie if you're upset with the
Yeah,
fact that I have to chime in.
y'all can email and message me later if y'all hate Marianne.
Yeah, that's it. Yes, I'm Marianne, and I go by Mimi, and I'm just here to give commentary, good or bad, just to keep things flowing. I let
This one is.
Jamie know of stuff on the online if she misses it, so that she can
Yeah.
concentrate on what she's doing.
Because y'all know how horrible I am at reading chat. Y'all just know that about me. And I felt like I wasn't being fair and I wasn't participating enough in my own streams. Because, yeah,
So
because I'm
Susan
such a.
Baker says, no, it's not, and I love being around you, Jamie. You always make me
Oh,
laugh. I agree. I always feel like Jamie makes the day brighter.
if I could give you a gold star, Susan, consider yourself gold starred. Ah, if I had that ability. But I don't. So.
Oh, thank you,
And I
Susan.
would say I would do it later on the Facebook, but I probably won't remember to do it there either because short-term memory. And about myself, I need to put some weight on this one. I've got a new liver guy because y'all know I got the liver's disease. So, and I like him. He was pretty good. So, anyway, I'm doing okay. I don't expect to croak anytime soon. But
Well, that's good
not
to
what I
hear. Good
expect.
God.
It's, you know, that's all in the boss's hands.
That's right.
So,
It was a surprise coming in. It'll be a surprise going out.
that's the truth. Oh, you got that one right. So, I've been catching myself saying so a lot lately, even when I'm talking to Johnny while we're watching a movie, because I am one of those people. I have to make commentary sometimes during the movie or other shows. I think that's why he likes YouTube anymore. It's because he can pause that really easy to hear what I interrupted. Oh, goodness. Good thing he likes
Well,
me, y'all.
my husband and I watch a lot of British TV. We like the mysteries, and we're always
Yeah,
trying to figure it out, tell each other which, oh, he did it or she did it. We're wrong all the time.
yeah. Well, it's a good movie that I can't figure out because being a writer, I know, and I'm going to tell y'all, there are only 25 plot lines. 25.
Really?
That's it. I know. And then that just is like, well, that's just crazy. Yeah, 25. Um, Now those 25 can be arranged with the other 25, each other in whatever infinite number mathematicians come up with. So yeah, there are only 25. And as a basic rule, because I brought it up, as a basic rule, you have your protagonist and your oh, whatever the other one's called, your main character, and then they always have an enemy or something like, not an enemy per se, but someone that seems to um, thwart what they want or acquire. An enemy, a nemesis. Um,
functional light one. I'm sorry if I don't know your real name. Is said antagonistic
Serious.
antagonist.
You guys are
That
good.
I should
Yeah.
have them. I should have them follow me around so I can keep my verbiage going well. I
But
haven't
you
been able to
always,
remember words.
yeah, words are, I know a lot of words, but I don't know what they are. I can't think of them when I need to. But
Thanks.
you want to give your main character some type of flaw. So your main character will always have a flaw because people do. Everyone does, even narcissists, but they won't admit to it. And because it makes them more endearing and loving. And most enemies will have some kind of good quality that makes them endearing to a certain amount as well. Just saying. If you've watched The Walking Dead, which I must say it sure ended stupidly, the last three seasons have
Oh,
been, since they
I
got rid of
agree.
Glenn. Let me just say, since they got rid of Glenn, it's been kind of hard to watch, truthfully.
Yes, yes, I
Is they
agree.
jumped the shark when they got rid of Glenn in that manner. If they'd have let
You know,
him die under that dumpster, like he should have at the
yep,
dumpster, okay, everybody would have been, I believe everybody would have been okay with that because he would have went out like a hero, like he is, like he was, instead of doing what they did. But see, it's
y-
like Negan. We've always liked Negan. Even though
yes,
he was the bad guy, we liked him. And
because
our group, our group, the Rick Grimes group, they Rick did wrong when they went after Negan. They
we have a
snuck into those
we have
people's
a
house
lot of.
in the middle of the night, unjustified.
That's right.
I mean,
See
they
that
did. Yeah,
we have a group of people that don't like zombies and watch the first two seasons and didn't care for it afterwards. I have to agree with you. Once he went after Negan, you kind of see the whole thing about what Negan was doing was very similar to what Rick was doing, and it just seemed like I don't know. They're just you get me on this thing. I use
yeah,
The Walking Dead in my classroom to sort of have the kids discuss the actions that were taken because there are things that we're challenged with as a society. And so I
yes,
use that as a way of getting them to think about it because, trying to keep the kids in high school interested is really difficult, but I was able to get them to talk about that. So it was great.
yeah, good, good, good.
Oh,
Because
Susan's taken off. She's got to go take the dogs out before the storm gets too bad.
thanks for being
Thank
here and
you, Susan.
stay safe, darling. Well, see, the thing is,
I
they were both great leaders. Okay,
yeah,
they were good.
yeah.
Negan had a way bigger society than Rick did. But the thing is, Negan was a mean ruler. Okay, a mean ruler. And Rick was, I'm going to use the term soft, even though he wasn't soft. Just saying. So there are different ways to rule society. Now, personally, I love survival apocalyptic movies. Okay, I know a lot of people don't, but
This
I
is why we
do.
get along. I
I
am exactly the same too.
I like them because they can show you possibilities of how to work things out. Not, I mean, it shows you a side of society we don't typically see. And right now, unfortunately, society has gone haywire and desperate people regardless of why they become desperate, okay, do desperate things because desperation puts chaos. It's like anger. When it gets into your brain, it 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 creates a chaos and you can't see far enough ahead or far enough behind to even get a grip on what is real and what is probably best. That's, of course,
Oh,
that's my
Jamie,
opinion. I ain't no doctor.
Gail's asking if you ever watched the series SEE with Jason Momoa.
No.
This is new to
Where's
me
my
too.
notepad? Let me find my announcement pad and I will write C. And his name, just so you know, is the sun and the moon. That's
Say
what his
that
name
again.
was. The
His
sun
name
and
means
the moon. Because
really.
well, he was in Game of Thrones, right? He was the Khaleesi's husband. She was betrothed to him, and they called each other the sun and the moon.
Oh, okay.
Uh, so when we talk about him, we refer to the sun and the moon, and then we know who we're talking about.
Okay. So she says it's on Apple Plus. So
Oh, see, we don't have that. Okay,
it might come in. It might. You might. I'm gonna search and see. You know,
I
Gail, it
am.
took me a while to watch Game of Thrones too, but once I finally got hooked, that was the end of it.
We stopped watching it. I don't remember why. Oh, I do too, because we got rid of cable. That was way back. We got rid of cable, and then when we got the Roku, um, we just didn't get a subscription to it. So I'm going to stop on the specimens. Thanks
No,
for
you're right,
enjoying
Gail.
these.
It is on Apple TV because I just looked it up because I was interested.
So we never finished watching the Game of Thrones. I think our last one was the Red Wedding. So we never finished it. So I don't know who ended up being king or queen or whatever it was. Don't tell me. One day we may watch the rest of it. I don't know. Could happen. Okay.
All right.
So what I said back at the beginning. Okay, well we're doing okay on time. I'm trying to
Are
keep it
we?
to 2 hours, y'all. Yeah. We would spend about 45 minutes.
Good.
So y'all know I need a new studio cleanup folder journal. And I thought I would make one with the cinch, a spiral bound one. So I did prep work. Y'all, I'm so impressed. I took a cracker box and cut it to the desired size, I think, that I want my cover to be. So I've got a front and a back or a back and a front, whichever way. And we're gonna use a folder. So I need one folder number between. Let me find the numbers here. How many we got? How many do we have? Oh, my number fell off.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't know how many folders we have. Okay, well, pick a number between 1 and 30, somebody. And then that's the folder we'll use to decorate our new cover. We might use it.
Carol Van says, prep work, where is the old Jamie?
I know. Well, I had to try to impress Marianne, just,
And she
just
did.
saying. I
We
impressed
got
me. See?
15. 15.
15. Okay, I'm going to start on this side.
15 is
1,
the
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Um, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, there's not much in it, but we'll have to make it work. Oh no, actually it feels thick. It feels thick. I'm gonna have to count these folders again later, y'all. I don't know where where'd my thing go? I had a count on it. Y'all know that. Okay.
Hey, Lisa, thanks for coming.
And I'm gonna
I
write,
am
and you
just,
said TV pick 15? TV folder. I write it down. I don't know why. Okay. Doesn't mean she gets it, but you know, it happens. All right. Ooh. Hey, red, white, and blue. It says
oh, those
button
are cute.
sticker. They're the little glass things. So they got flags on them. Oh, we got a fish. Y'all know I like the fish. I don't eat fish. Oh, look. Great folder. Panda Express. Cheese Rangoons. Yeah, baby. Oh, yes. Nice. Well done. Well done, CB. Oh, bit of honey. Oh, I love everything in here.
So your
Some of this
lovely
is,
Malia said, what a great idea with the folders, Jamie.
hey, Malia. Hey, Lisa. So glad y'all are here. See, now that I have a co-host, I really can ignore chat even more than
we're getting
before.
we're getting used to this idea of what we have to do and my chiming in.
So what SCUFS is studio cleanup folder stuff. I pile stuff up. Okay. Blade, the artistic biker says I have flat surface syndrome. He doesn't mean it in an ugly way. It's just, truth. And I stack stuff up. Even now I have just piles of stuff behind me. And it got to where, when your pile goes so high of papers and scraps and whatnot, it eventually starts craft-a-lynching over. So I had gotten a clearance box of file folders, manila file folders. I think I paid 25 cents for the box of them, y'all. It was either 25 or 50 cents. I can't remember. And I said, well, I'm just going to stick this stuff in the folder. So what I do is I would pull out 3 or 4 folders and open them up. And what I liked together, I just stuck in a folder. And I'm like, that's enough in that folder. So I get, go on to another one. So that's what this is. All this was stuff that was piled up, but now it's nice in folders. And we're going to use it to decorate our new cover, a new journal cover. So we got these bigger pieces here. Let's grab this one because this one looks like it's already been used. Oh, they're all different. We're gonna use all of
Oh,
them.
that's pretty. I like that blue
Okay,
swirly
we're gonna use
thing.
that. We're gonna use that. I don't know. We'll come back because there's other stuff in here because I like that. Some of it is actually Happy Meal stuff, y'all. And some of it could be my scrap. I don't know. It's just in numbers, y'all know. I like these um, mechanic card things. So we will start. Love the fish. We got a
You're
front and a
so
back.
organized, Jamie. I'm like really impressed.
Don't be. It's all fake. I can assure you. I can
um,
assure you. All right. So I think so we'll put half on the front and half on the back. I don't know which is the front and which is the back yet. And we will do the same with this. So we'll get a front and a back stack going. This one I'm going to go right here. And then I'm going to go this. So we've got some of the blue and the dots there. I'm going to wait on this one because that one's got so many dots on it, even though it's slightly different color. Does that show on the screen? Yeah. They are slightly different colors.
Yeah, yeah.
And then this one, we're going to go right here in the middle because we both got, okay. All right. Now what? That's always what it comes down to. Now what do we do? Maria Miscellany. Hey, darling. Transition. What are you transitioning? Your move from Florida, from the humid hot to the dry hot. This is Gigi. So good to see everybody. Thanks, y'all. I'm looking at chat because I'm tearing paper, so I don't have to look at what I'm doing. I'm not preoccupied so much with it. Not so much. We're just gonna rip and go.
Dinner time for Miss Gigi. Oh my goodness. Hey, Miss Gigi.
Over
Dinner
there.
time. Where are we watching from? Do you mind? I'm always intrigued by where people are streaming in from.
Oh yeah, the working from home. Yeah, that is different. Okay, when I worked from home, Maria, what I had to do, well, I guess I didn't have to. What I chose to do is I got up and got dressed just like I was going to drive to a location. That's what worked
Ooh,
best for me. Just saying.
Miss Gigi is from Sweden. Oh, I am so excited. North
I didn't
Carolina.
know that.
I
I knew
love
you
this.
had an accent, but I didn't think you sounded Swedish. Are
You
you
said from North
originally always?
Carolina.
Yeah. So have you always
Oh,
been from Sweden, Miss Gigi? Because you don't sound like some of the other Swedish people that I've watched. Just saying. You know, because I'm uncouth and not politically correct ever. Well, some usually not. No, I guess I shouldn't say ever. But,
we try. We try. I know I've said some
oh,
things that is not good, and just I'm learning.
I try too, but
And it has to
uh,
do with my accent and the way I was raised. So
yeah. Well,
so
see,
Maria's
Northerners.
she, she's Maria's up and dressed for the chickens and ducks every morning.
Oh yeah, yeah, the chickens and the ducks. Yeah, we can't have chickens. I've told you that before. I think we your domicile, the domicile of residence has to be so however many feet away. I'm going to use yes pace. I think uh has to be so many feet away from a residence, and
Oh wow.
we don't have that here in Conroe. We can have anything except a pig in within the city limits. Any, or used to last time we checked anyway. We could have any kind of farm animal, uh, a cow, anything except a pig. I think it was a pig. There was just one we couldn't have. So we could have a goat, we can have a cow, we could have a mule, aka jackass, because there is, or there used to be somebody actually in town, downtown proper just about. They had a jackass in their yard.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I know. I know.
Oh my. Well, here's Miss Gigi. She says she had a British teacher in school from second grade till ninth, and then many British friends and relatives in Australia, and all her American friends. So her English is, I don't know, last place. Let me tell you, I have a very strange accent for being an American, and we don't know where I'm from. And I want to say yes, thank you. I do try because as you, when you know more, you do better. That kind of thing.
Yeah. So you were had a lot of influence from other accented people.
Yeah, that's what it
See,
says.
I grew up here in the South, so, you know, I sound like I'm from Louisiana. I do sound like I'm from Louisiana. I'm not. You know what I want to do?
What do you
I
want to do?
want to do a wild hair. Where is it? I want to ink the edges. I don't know.
We were talking about farm animals, and you said a wild hare. I'm thinking bunny rabbit.
Ah, yeah, because we wanted chickens. Um, we could get a beehive because we've talked about doing that too. But we would have to get permission from all the neighbors, and then we would have to make everybody aware that, any new possible neighbors in case they had allergies to bees, kind of thing. So,
Really? Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Well, yeah, because, they fly free. So, we don't have, there's really not that many flowers and stuff around here, so they would be off flying everywhere. I am just sticking this stuff down, y'all. Literally,
I
literally.
like it.
So,
Gail had to feed her chickens when she was little, so she's not quite fond of them. She'd
uh,
get pecked. Their chickens would peck her. I never thought about that.
well, right now with the price of eggs, I wish we could have chickens. We just paid over $3 for a dozen at Aldi's,
Oh my goodness.
and that's quite a bit. When we looked at, because somebody had told my husband that the price of eggs was stupid, and he looked at the Walmart, and they were over $4 a thing. A thing. Y'all know what a thing is. We had the discussion earlier. Y'all know what a thing is.
So Flo says that
So
she thinks it's kind of silly to have to get a permit for beekeeping because they're everywhere and natural, like robins and swallows.
yeah, but if we had a hive, we would have, hundreds of them.
Out
That
here where
that's
I'm at, I have we have a lot of what do you call those killer bees that kind of infiltrate with the regular bees. So a lot of
really,
people are frightened of them. Yeah, it's not a big deal, really. There's several different thought processes with
yeah.
bees out here.
Well, we've had killer bees here, but well, not at my house, but you know what I'm saying. We've had them here
No,
in
yeah, yeah,
Texas
yeah.
too. I don't know that I'm going to
I'm
use
in
that.
Tucson, Arizona, actually, and you can see the guys picking out the when they go out on helping people that have swarms. So that's
Mm.
so. Flo is asking if hens lay when there's a rooster around. So I'm
Yes,
assuming
there's
they
a
do.
hormone. Yeah, there's a hormone you can put in their water, and they will lay unfertilized eggs, which
Interesting.
typically is what you want anyway. Just saying, you know.
Well, my aunt, and this is in Jersey, New Jersey.
What in
So she ended up making eggs and had one that had like a baby chicken in it. It was not fun.
hmm Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah.
Yeah,
Maria's in Arizona too. What part of Arizona, Maria, if you don't mind my asking?
the hot part.
Well, we
Oh
Phoenix
yeah,
is the hot.
I,
It's real hot.
I had a joke I wanted to tell y'all. I shouldn't have told you it was a joke. Now you're going to expect a joke. Oh my God. I am
Oh,
so
you'll
smart,
learn
y'all. Um,
one day.
I wanted to tell y'all I got my exercise in today. Marianne,
Yeah.
you're supposed to say, oh yeah, what'd you do? Say it.
Okay. Oh yeah. What did you do, Jamie?
My nose started running. Oh my gosh. That cracked me up because that was so funny. My husband said that this morning. He said
That's
that.
right. Maria said it's freezing today. She's in Florida, and it is freezing. We have some really cold weather out here. I don't know what's going on. It's it's bitter cold. My ears were hurting when I went for a walk yesterday.
Oh my
Because
goodness.
of the cold.
No,
Yeah.
yesterday we were about we were 70 something. The day before we were 80. So I mean, we've been hot and humid, really hot and really humid.
Oh
Typical
my
summer, right?
gosh.
And the cold front came through yesterday, and I think we're in the mid 60s today. I think the mid 60s.
And we're between 50 out here, and I'm in two cold. It's really it was rain. Hey, I didn't for comment from the track. Stop.
Uh-oh, you're cracking up, or is it just me hearing cracking up, Marianne?
I
Do
don't
y'all
know.
hear cracking up? Lisa's got rain. Yeah, we had the rain.
Yeah, God says I'm breaking up.
Oh, okay, so it is. We're going to break up with this.
Just crack.
Okay, so now I'm going to have a blue line right down the middle. Sometimes I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking obviously. We are not thinkers. I know I stopped inking. I did. That's okay. I wasn't sure if it was my headphones or, but it's you. I'll blame you totally. Ah, I'm a nice guy.
And I think I was breaking up to the it's getting there. It's 3 degrees. Oh, yikes. Oh,
Maybe I shouldn't have went with yes tape. So gooey. Think about something else for that spot. Let's set that aside for now. See, that's the problem with yes tape. It is just so gooey. All right. New stuff goes over there. Goes in that. Inky, inky, inky. Because I inked some of the other, but not all of it. Just some of it. We'll ink this too. Some of this. Malia's getting a studio. Yay! How exciting! That's exciting. I'll tell you what. Let me tell you. Out here in my studio, I have a air conditioner heater window unit. It's one of those heat pump things, I think. Anyway, what I would recommend, because what I do sometimes if I have a net running, is I have a heater from Walmart. It looks like a radiator and it's electric and it's got oil in it and it works like a charm. When we had to live downtown, when Johnny had the stem cell transplant and we were living downtown in a trailer, we used it in there and it kept the whole thing warm. It was nice. So yeah, I would recommend one of those. Just saying, because I would. I do. Not just would. I do. And now would be a good time to pick one up. Or after season might even be a better time. But but when you wait, sometimes they don't have what you want because you waited too long. I know it works for me like that. So anyway, so they use yes paste on the other one. We're going to use yes paste on this one. It is gooey. Oh, and I haven't said it, but I will. Y'all knew it was coming. Don't use wet glue with wet yes paste. They are not friends. They don't like each other. They don't. They make a snotty, I mean, a kid's snotty nose has nothing on that, what that becomes. But if you have your doubts, I would like to invite you to try. Cause yeah, just saying. Ugh.
Am I
But
still
once
breaking
they're,
up on you?
no, it's a little better, I think. Say something.
Okay. I'm trying to say, hopefully, I don't know what's going on.
No, that's better.
Is it? Okay, good. Good, good, good.
Maybe just interference. Interference. Oh, and while I'm instructing, let me just say that on when you're using packaging food boxes, they have a grain, just like paper has a grain and fabric has a grain. So you don't want to put, like this was cut this way. You don't want to glue two pieces together in opposite grains because that's when your paper will get twisty. Your cardboard food packaging will get twisted. That's why that happens.
Oh,
Because the
interesting.
grain the grain is not, they're opposite, and it makes it twist. But I would think, I don't know, I would think if, like when they laminate wood, they do it that way, and wood has a grain too. They laminate one way, one the other way, and so on and so forth. I wonder if you kept doing it, if it would still twist. I don't know. I don't know. So you do want to pay attention to that when you're using food packaging. Just saying. I learned that from somebody on YouTube because they were smarter than me. And now you're smarter than me.
I never knew that. That's an interesting one.
I didn't know it till they said it, and I thought that was pretty interesting too. Do that one that way, right there. So anyway, I know it's just so exciting. God, I'm so happy I've got someone reading chat for me. I got my own Hottie Popo. I wish I could have Hottie Popo, but she's employed during the daytime hours. If she's even here, she's working. Ugh, that's a word I'm not a fan of anymore. Well, not for me anyway. For all y'all, it's fine. I was forced into retirement, sorta, sorta. Got laid
Sort of
off.
kind of, ah,
But it happened at a pretty
yeah.
good time, just before my husband was getting his stem cell. So I wouldn't have been able to hold down a job very well anyway. Just saying. Okay. Now let me compare these two. Okay. They're looking similar, which is what we want. We don't want totally different.
Hey, quiet. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the dog. I keep forgetting.
Uh, I didn't think you were talking to me. I have a hard
Okay.
time being quiet anyway. So, as funny as
So
it sounds, when I was, I'm sorry.
Gail was forced into retirement, but she didn't go kicking and screaming.
Oh, I didn't go kicking and screaming either. I was okay with it. Like I said, it came at a convenient time. That you know, sometimes you gotta just trust the big guy's plans for you. We
That's
may,
right. There's a things just kind of work themselves out. You
yeah.
just have to go with it.
Oftentimes, yeah. Oftentimes we'll practically panic and get all shook up and oh, what am I going to do and all that stuff, which is understandable. I mean, the unknown is really scary, but it worked for us really well. Oops, I'm moving on that. So what was scary part for us was the insurance because the
Oh God,
insurance was
yeah.
my job, and then we lost the insurance, and here we are trying to get a stem cell transplant. But fortunately, Cobra rolled over, so we had that, which was good. Okay, so they're similar, and I think that's enough of those particulars. Those particulars. So some of that in the scrap box. Some of it will go back in the folder. Okay, I'm going to pull out another. Oh, yeah. Hang on. We will. We will. Just keep that thought. Keep that thought. Let's use a couple of pieces of that. But let's use the raggedy bit. What is that? Oh, that's that little kid's gonna go on the front because he's got to. He's got to go on there. Okay. So picking up there, but it will work
Oh,
here.
Flo is taking off. She has to go. She wishes everyone to take care and sending
Oh,
hugs. Thanks for being here, Flo. Nice to meet you.
well, it worked out well for you then, didn't it, Gail? Thanks so much for being here, Function. We appreciate you so much. I don't say it enough, but I do appreciate each and every one of you. Your kind comments, your likes, and your shares. Y'all, that crack me up.
Excuse me.
Oh, God bless you. Let's put a spot
I
right
tried to
there.
hit the mute button, but the sneeze won before I did.
I'm one of
Oh,
those
thank you.
cartoon sneezers. You know, I do that. I actually do that.
Oh
And
gosh.
sometimes I go, and that's the end of it. I don't actually sneeze. I
Well,
just
this
think it's
time it was
funny.
only two. I usually have three sneezes, so I was lucky.
An interesting story about sneezing, the number of times you sneeze. Did you know it's inherited?
It's what?
You inherited. You inherit
You
the number. No, I'm serious. If one of your parents sneezed a lot, then chances are you will sneeze a lot, in a row. Um, my dad always sneezed twice, and my mother only ever sneezed once. Sometimes I sneeze twice, but usually only once.
Oh my goodness.
It's, I know, something we don't, don't really pay attention to. How
No,
many
I
times
never
do you
thought of that.
sneeze? I've met some, had some coworkers, when they sneeze, they'd be like, choo, 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 choo.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I thought I had a cartoon sneeze. Yeah, I put way too much on that one.
Yeah,
But
Gail,
anyway,
I always sneeze 3 times, so it's very unusual for me to only sneeze once.
so which one of your parents sneezed that many times?
I, to be honest with you, I don't know. I didn't live with my parents, so it's
Oh,
weird.
I'm sorry. I probably brought up a bad said. Sorry.
No, it's it's life. I think everybody has a story, right? So
Pretty
mine is
much.
kind of that. That's my story. I know my father, and my father was in my life, but I lived with my mother's sister as I was growing up.
Oh,
So it's a very, yeah, it's one of those things. I used to think that I was unique, unique,
yeah. Yeah.
but no, actually, a lot of people have stories like that,
Yep. Yeah, they do.
and I think it's kind of, I think it's good to share that because that way, for me, because I work with kids, I think it's good for them to know that they are in a way normal because a lot of kids
Yeah.
have stories that are very um, that are not the typical fantasies that you hear.
Life
Nothing to
is
sneeze
not
at.
like it is on TV. Real life is not like TV.
No, and I think kids don't realize that. Or in this case, now we've got all that social media that that kind of portray people as being perfection. So
Yes. Yep.
yeah. Oh, I like
And
that.
a lot of it's,
I like.
a lot of it's staged. Like me prepping all this stuff for today, that was staged, purely staged, I tell you. Just saying, totally staged. I'm really not, I can't believe I even got that much prepared in advance. I really was trying to impress you.
You
Did it
did
work?
good.
All right. Yeah. Mission accomplished.
Okay, Lisa says live stream is nothing to sneeze at.
Lisa. Girl. Oh my God.
Lovely Malia says that she's learning a lot about things kids go through after helping out and being around kids at her daughter's school. Yeah, and I think I not to make it my platform, but I work with a lot of high school students that um, regular regular ed teachers don't realize that they're still just children, and they look like adults, they sound like adults, they in some cases act like adults, but they're still just have an adolescent mind and are going through some tough times.
Yeah, yeah. I know what that's like because my two natural born children, um, our kids, my whole family was this way. Our kids were always above average size, you know, meaning they were taller
Uh-huh.
than the average kid of their age. We were all that way as kids, and my two natural born children were as well. And my son had a his best friend was even bigger than my son, so he was way above average. And he was built like a grown man. If you didn't know he was 13 years old, you would think he was a very immature grown man. I'm just saying. And it was always hard because I'd see people do that all the time. I'd have to remind them, well, they're only 12, they're only 13, they're only 9,
Right,
whatever the
right.
ages were, because it does it their brain sees size
Mhm.
as grown, and it is so not. I mean, y'all know we've got grown, actual 40-year-old people. They're not grown.
Yep, there are. So I have a question here from Lisa. She's asking if yes dries clear, but
Yes,
Gail mentioned that it's sticky when it is dry. Is that
to a certain degree, yes. And if it's
yeah,
left
yeah.
damp, like if you left a baby wipe laying on it, it would rehydrate, which is why bookmakers typically use Yes Paste is because it is removable later for book repairs.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. But when this is all done and dried over weekend, and I do mean dry over weekend, I would leave it to dry, you know, several days. I will put a layer of matte medium on it, and that will seal it up. It always
There's
has
a
in the
there's
past.
there Gail says there's a learning curve with Yes Pace that she sees.
Yeah, there is. There is.
So there was a question as where if I worked with autistic students, and yes, I did. And there is a very big spectrum where it can be very low level or very high level, almost gifted. So that I think, to be honest with you, there's just that we are learning more and more about the that spectrum. And because we have the ability now to see things online and through the internet, we see more and more people. And it's not that there were just more diagnoses, it's that we are exposed to it more, which in a way is good. As I used to work with recreation when I was younger, worked with a recreation program in New York. And when we would go to, say, bowling or to a pool, there was a lot of, what do you call, prejudices with people with differences. And I have to tell you that my time spent with people with differences was more enjoyable than, yes, than I want to say, quote unquote, normal people.
Yeah.
Just the way it is. Probably because I'm not quite normal myself in some ways. And yes, Gail, I think Einstein was undiagnosed autism. And yep, Bill Gates too. There are a lot of people that have differences, and I think we should embrace them because, well, all you got to do is take a look around and see there are a lot of good things that come out of people that are different. Sometimes it's things like the internet, and sometimes it's just having fun, which
Yeah.
hopefully we
Yeah.
bring here.
Yep. Well, we often had kids that were always seemed more awkward than others. And I think some of that goes into that. It's just like, the dyslexia. They were always thought
Yeah.
as stupid. They were just stupid and lazy. Stupid and
Uh-huh.
lazy, but they're dyslexic. I have two nephews that are dyslexic, and I think my father suffered uh, had a slight case of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Because and typically the sign it's not a foolproof sign, is really, really bad handwriting. And my
Yes.
dad did poorly in school, and he had really bad handwriting. So I think he may have had a bit of it. My brother could not take written tests. He had to take oral tests.
That's right. Yes, exactly. And I've worked with students like that where and I'm going to get on my platform because this is who I am. It's just the way it is. Well, I would have difficulties with regular ed teachers who thought I was giving the answers to students because, well, I worked with deaf and hard of hearing and
Oh.
kids that needed to have things told to them. So I would read them the question, I would read them the options for the answers, and they would tell me what is, and that's what I would have my assistants do. And actually, it's surprising because we have a code of ethics where
Mhm.
you have to follow, and you know, I don't think regular ed teachers know that I don't know that they go through the same kind of rigmarole that we have to. Sorry to take it off onto my thing, but it's a platform that I'm kind of
But
passionate about.
yeah, their thought process is different and their training is different.
Uh-huh.
You have, I'm gonna say more medical training, but it's not really medical, but it kind of is.
Yeah, well, it depends on how much effort you put into it too. I tell my teachers, because I mentor special ed teachers, that you're going to get a kid that you don't know very much about their difference, so you're
Hmm.
going to have to research it. That's going to be
Yeah,
your job, and that way, because you are the expert in that classroom and in that school most of the time, because there's usually only maybe one or two people that are experts. I am just going off, and I need to stop that right now.
but it's
We need
true.
to
They were
end that.
trained to teach in general.
Yep.
Most teachers in the beginning are trained to teach in general. I used to work with a guy who taught and worked with special ed children,
Oh,
and special ed is not just for mental retardation. It's
right.
the whole gamut of that. My
Really.
oldest son was diagnosed with having a speech impediment, so they put him in special ed speech classes, and
Yep.
they considered him special ed. So I mean, it doesn't really have anything to do with any of that.
It's
But
all there. It could
you,
be. It could be a mobility issue. It could be
right,
a
right.
visual issue. It could be, and it all depends.
These are pretty. Uh-uh. Did I
I
wipe
like
all
them.
my glue away? I probably did. I'll have to wait for that to dry and then put some glue on that. Okay. I think I like this one for the front cover. Any opinions? I'm gonna look at chat.
All righty.
Well, see, that's just it. So, hey, Sophia, by the way, we always, and it's so accustomed and so ingrained, and it's probably a worldwide thing. We use the term normal. There's no such thing.
No. No.
There's average, and by average means if you're in a group of 20 people and nine of them are missing a leg, that's normal.
No,
The one
exactly.
with both
Exactly.
legs is the abnormal one. So see, and that's true. So it's really an average. What's normal is normal shouldn't even be a word
Actually, I'm
because
the one that probably went off on this neurotypical. Yes, that's true, Gail. I went off on this little tangent here, and I apologize. But I do love the way this came together. I think it's and it's not overly red, white, and blue. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I like it.
yeah.
It's not. It
I get
doesn't
the
look like
feeling
it's an.
more. Yeah,
Yeah, it
it's
doesn't
not
look like it's the
paper
American flag.
patriotic,
Yeah,
and it
exactly.
will be even less so coming in. I
Yeah,
don't think
good.
I'm going to use these though. I'm not even sure where these came from. Oh, bitter honey. You got to go on there, honey. We
Ooh,
got to get
yum.
ever the best of friends. We're going to
Aw.
get a number. Oh, look at that boy with that. I don't think I'm going to use the doily, but I sure we're going to use him. We might use that.
Is
We
that the
got two
Campbell
pictures.
Soup kid? He looks like the
Probably.
Campbell. You remember the
I don't know
Campbell
where it
Soup?
came from.
He's
Yeah, I
cute.
do. We're going to use him. I like Panda Express, cheese rangoon. We could throw a whole different color in there.
Dolly Dimple Kids.
Yeah.
So you get a hey Jamie, happy tremendous Thursday to you from Topaz Paint
Julie
Girl.
Topaz Pearl Girl. I know that's not your last name. That's what Dee Dee always says. Well, she used to anyway. Does she still say that? I don't get to drop by so much over there. And I love your journals. I love seeing them on the Instagrams. Sure. Oh, there's the fish. I was looking for the fish. I'm like, where's the fish? I'm going to pull that out. We're decorating a new cover for a new studio cleanup folder stuff journal. Okay. Let's see. So cute. I think he might go on back. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. I need the numbers. Which one? The little ones. That. That. But don't think I want it to say service advisor. Put a number.
Crafting advisor. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Miss Teresa. How are you? Thanks for being here.
Hello, darling. So this one's going to be our front. Isn't that what I said? Let me readdress that. Oh, it still doesn't matter, does it? I think I'm going to put that one aside. I think this is going to be our front.
Safia Button asks, how will you get your service advised?
Yeah. How do they determine that? Well, you know, a nurse, when you go to the doctor, a nurse advises the doctor of what you need servicing. That just
Yep.
sounds so wrong on many
Why
levels.
is that? Why is it when you go into the doctor's office, you have to tell the nurse everything, and then you've got to repeat it to the doctor? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Because
Like,
the
can't I
nurse is
just?
the one that writes it down and puts it in the computer.
Oh, okay.
But the doctor wasn't near to hear it, and it's not quite in the computer yet, so he can't read it yet. That's what my thoughts on that.
So it
That's
was
what I.
so cold here. Well, Gail has to go. She's
Thank
got
you,
an
Gail.
appointment. Thank you
I
for
so
being here,
appreciate
Gail.
you being here. Good luck on your appointment. I hope you pass the test. I don't know if she's having a test. I'm just being a smart aleck. Just don't call me Alec.
So my poor husband is outside. We had a water break. I guess it got so cold, and so he's got to go dig up the yard. I feel bad for him. He had to do that last year too. So we're in trouble again.
Oh no, I hate it when that happens.
I know. Our deer like it because the deer get to have fresh grass when the springtime comes because it's all nice and watered. We don't
Yeah,
usually have grass. Oh, that's cute.
yeah, I'm kind of liking that. Now it's just a matter of playing around with stuff. Then I kind of like that too, but that would just be put the tore down. 4 side down. No. Do want to sand it red. Oh, we can just put that on the inside. Be a pocket on the inside.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
I think that's a sticker. I don't know what it is.
So Lisa is suggesting putting the fish under the little guy's arm.
Aren't you smart? Yes, we can do that. Yes, we're going to. No, don't cut it. Just think about it for a
Not
minute.
yet.
You
Yep.
think about it for a minute here.
I'm
Okay,
glad you stopped.
okay, I'm okay. All right, give me a second here.
Oh my gosh, Sophia's had Safia. I'm sorry if I pronounce wrong. I have no pronunciation skills at all. She's had crazy temperatures in London, 35 degrees Fahrenheit, and woke up to 21 degrees Fahrenheit this morning. Still only 24, but nearly lunchtime. Oh my gosh, I'm cold
That's
just
crazy.
reading that. Or have it sticking out of his pocket, Safia says. Like he's got a whole fish with him for a snack.
That's a possibility too.
Oh, we
Well,
got
yes.
fussy cutting.
Well, I'm cutting a model of his arm. It's a model. It's exact model of his arm. It's
Look
arm
at
and neck.
you. Oh my God.
Well,
That's
because
good.
if I want it sticking under his arm, which I think is a brilliant idea, I want to be able to match up that way when I cut it, the angle. It's going to be longer than what it is now, because
Right, right. Yeah.
so I
Look at
think we're
you.
going to do that. I know. I actually stopped and thought about it. This pre-planning and prepping stuff, man, that's a bomb.
This thought is thinking about it. Oh my goodness.
See, now he'll
I got,
fit right
all right.
there, and then we can trim this side, or we can just stick that under there like that. Oh,
Oh my
oh,
gosh, that is hysterical.
all right.
All right.
I'm
Boys
gonna
are
put
meant
this.
to be tidying their Lego. It's supper time, and I suspect we'll have a bedroom floor covered in little bits. Need to go read the riot act. Okay. Good luck.
Thanks so much for being here, Sophie. I appreciate you. Be sweet. They're only kids once.
I know. I was thinking that they're only little ones. My boys are grown adults, and I look at their baby pictures, and I'm like, oh, I want to hug that baby again.
Yeah, mine's all grown too. I'm not gonna glue this on yet until we know where we want to put them
Figure it.
exactly.
Yeah. But I like
But
that. That looks good.
that will go like that. That's cool. That was a brilliant idea. You get 2 gold stars.
I'll have to find gold stars.
I don't know if it's possible, but
I think it is.
should be.
I
Should be.
oh, I've got something. Here we go.
Okay, but you need something to stand on. Stand on the ticket. Because we're gonna have to put the SCUFS word on here somewhere at some point, probably. What do you think about the ticket? You can stand on the blue side. No, I don't like that. What else could we stand on?
Lisa thinks the blue is like a puddle of water.
Look at you making connections. You're the story maker. Yes, and we will definitely go with the blue. Okay, so he could stand on those. That can go there. That will go under his arm. It's really long fish. We put one of the numbers there. That was just his arm. We don't. That's right. I haven't had bit of honey in so long.
I know. Gosh. They remind me of my father. I don't know why.
Oh, because they do. Just because they do.
Lisa's suggesting something for a fishing pole.
I have a fishing pole die. I think the yellow's throwing me off
Yeah,
because we don't have any yellow anywhere else.
sort of making it a
You know,
focal point.
yeah, that's exactly what it's doing. Okay, well, let me think about where is my fishing dye. What category did I put it under? You know, that's the thing. Uh, I just don't remember how big it was. And I was just through these yesterday. Thumbing and thumbing and thumbing.
So we have 18 thumbs up, and let's see.
Y'all,
That is good. I'm trying to see how many people were watching. I can't see that.
if you were a fishing pole guy, what category would you put that under? Animals and fish? That would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Did I put it
That would
under
make
there?
sense.
I did. It is under there. Oh, and it's probably about the right size too. All right. I'm just going to get a piece of black card. That's not big enough. Oh no, I might have to get a new piece of paper. Wait. What is that? Is that black? Oh, no. Oh, right. Got one. Yeah. I'm at the die cutting station.
Okay,
I have a
doke. We're waiting patiently.
and that scrap fit good enough. It's got words on it. Let's get those out. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Oh, they didn't cut it. Oh, good. Perfect. Cut it perfectly. I'll bring the die so I can show you. And it came from AliExpress in 2018.
Oh, look at that.
And it's, what's it say? Hooked on fishing. I got it for a specific reason, but I don't remember what that was. I mean, we're talking 2018 now. And it's got those words on it, but I don't want the words. So fancy trim, think semi straight. And the point. Ha, 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 ha. You guys are good. Stand on this. Fish is going to come out there. We could be holding it behind you. What do y'all think? No? Yes. No? Does it look weird? Because I'm okay with not putting it on there. I mean, yeah. We could also put it this way.
I think it would be okay if it wasn't if you didn't see the whole thing, because it could be he's just carrying it, right? How about behind his? There you go.
Oh, I got to sneeze. Oh, it went away.
Bless you. Yeah,
Thank you.
there you go. Uh-oh. Uh,
Yeah, because he'd be carrying it in his other hand. We don't need his arm anymore.
that looks good. I think
I think I like it.
AirPods are losing.
I think I like it. Okay. But move all this. Move that. Where is spray? That's the spray.
Turn the coupons over and look.
It's just blue on the back.
Oh, yeah.
And I didn't think that was interesting. But do they move when they get wet? Because I'm going to have to put some matte medium over the top. Where's my brush? They probably
She's
do.
saying that if you turn it over, it would look more like water. That's what she's saying.
Yeah. You know, they don't look like they're moving that much. The red kind of did. Try on this one. Try that. Oh, now see, the thicker it is, the more it's moving.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But it's not too bad. I think it'd be okay. What do you think? Opinion?
I think it's worth the chance.
Okay.
Go for it.
Which color? The cocktail party, which is more of a pink. The tart cranberry, which is more of a red. The winter blast or
here.
winter frost is that blue. What color?
All right, we need you guys to pick a color. And say hey to Boo.
Hey. Hi, darling. Pick a color. Blue, frosty blue, cocktail party pink, tart cranberry. I'm exercising again, y'all.
I'm thinking that if you use the cocktail party or the pink, it might just blend in there, whereas the blue might stand out. Caliban says blue. I just like it.
Okay, let's just try it on a piece of that. Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell, ring the bell.
Ding ding.
Ring the bell, ring the bell. I can see it's not mixed. Ring the bell, ring the bell, ring.
You got 19 thumbs up, Jamie.
All right, appreciate that, y'all. Let's look the black. But see, it gets frosty when it dries because the mic is showing. I'm gonna try the red over here. I mean, tart cranberry. Ringing the bell.
Okay, it's Mary Ann from Creative Mix. I am here being a little sidekick for Jamie, reading her the comments and just causing havoc when I can.
She's doing a great job. She's already got me more thumbs up than I've ever had. Okay, there's our options. This is the blue. Hang on. This is the blue, and then this is the tart cranberry. I'm thinking the blue. Dang it. I agree with TV.
I'm liking the blue.
I'm liking the blue. Ringing the bell. Ringing the bell.
Ding, ding.
Oh, I already took the lid off. Bless my heart. Because my hands can protect everything back there.
How about a piece of
Ah,
paper back? If you put a piece of paper up where your hand is. Yeah, like that. Would that help you? Or maybe a box that you can
I
put
feel
that
good
in so
about
you're not.
that. Well, we're gonna do that right there. That's it. Oh, put some on the back part. Yes, you're right. Put some on the back cover. Ha.
Awesome.
But you know what? I'm gonna put some of this back here too, because we can. Ah, yes, yes, perfect.
Linda
I'm not
Rent
gonna
is
see
in the
anything.
house. Hi.
Hey, Linda. Glad you're here. We're started. Oh, sure. Okay, that's the back. Put it over there. Front. Now we have to wait for it to dry.
No, she didn't overdo the sprays. I'm more of a let's spray it till it leaks.
Well, I wanted
Carol
just
Beth.
some. I don't want to cover everything yet. I'm going to get the heat gun out,
Right.
y'all.
Heat
So,
gun.
heat gun,
Let's
y'all.
hear it. I love when you say that.
That is a nod to Journal Artista Paula, because she always used to say heat gun, so we'd know to take our headphones off.
I find it
But the
interesting that
microphones,
I
I'm
can't
sorry,
hear your heat gun going. It's quiet.
the microphones are much better than they used to be.
Oh, I
So
guess
they
so.
they will dull out some of the background noise. I'll job
Oh,
that one.
nice. Technology is wonderful sometimes.
It gets that way. I didn't watch the show or read the news article, but there's supposedly a newish um, electrical fusion thing coming in our lifetime. Maybe could happen. I guess. What do we think? Can we see? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. It makes me want to put some of that.
Beautiful.
Makes me want to put some of this on there too. What color is it? Oh, let's put some more color on. Which one what was that? That was shiny bauble. It's too shiny bauble because it's shiny. It's a bauble. Ring a bell, ring a bell,
You're going to have
ring
to use those scrap papers for something because they look
a.
pretty.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
they'll be used for something. Ringing the bell, ringy ring. So appreciate y'all being here. Well, CB, I see a lot of people, they just spritz the heck out of them, and then you don't get any of your underneath. Huh. There, it's starting to get with it. I've also heard, I don't know, I've also heard that if you store them laying down,
Yeah,
they'll be
I've
easier
heard
to
that
make
too.
that spritz, spritz. Ah, yes, keep the nozzle clean. Those are all things
Lisa,
I've
I'm the
heard.
same way. I'm very dangerous with sprays and inks and drips.
Hey, Danielle. Okay. Where is, because I do want the number. I don't know why, but I do. Because I do. That's all that matters.
That's right.
You do yours the way you want to. Okay, so we've been on 2 hours. We're about to wrap it up though, because I really can't finish it until I glue the stuff on, and then I can go over the whole thing with the matte medium in a couple of days.
Bootsy says he's better when he's stored laying down.
I think we probably all are. Like wine bottles, right? They store those
That's
laying
right.
down, don't they? They're reclined. How does that on my ink bit? Because it won't see. So I can. I saw more tickets. If I don't like them, I can trade them out. Oh, but you know what might would be even more funner than the tickets? She says that she wildly jumps at. I found these at, I don't know, secondhand shop somewhere. Ah,
Oh my
money rolls.
gosh.
You can't find flat
Oh
money rolls anymore. That might,
no.
that might be. I might like that better. I might like that better. In fact, I think I like that a lot. Oh, somebody got sprinkled.
Everyone likes it.
Somebody, somebody
It's
sprinkled
a
his
yes.
leg.
Everybody
Yeah,
likes
I
it.
like that. That's wonderful. We're going with that. Okay,
All
check
right.
dry now. Okay, get the
Oh,
glue.
like check. 22 likes, Jamie. Yay.
Yay! You're the best co-host ever. Y'all, Marianne hasn't seen it, and she's got videos on her channel. She's been a little haphazard on making shows, but she's got them. So check her
I
out.
got them.
Let me put her. I made a banner for her. It was a surprise, or it's a ticker because it ticks across the
Yay.
screen, and it will
It's
annoy
so
me.
cute. Thank you. I still don't know how to get rid of stuff for it, so we're going to have to work on that.
See,
Figure
I'm
out.
going to leave that open, because it's a pocket. Because you put coins in there, if I can open it, I just got to find. There we go. Look,
Uh,
now we got a secret pocket on the front.
you got to put a tag
Oh,
in there. Can the coupons go in? Ah, look at you. Ah, that is so fun. I
okay.
love it.
Ta-da! Okay, so he's going to stand like that. Where's my other stuff?
Oh. Carol Brown says, I don't really like her, but I hit the thumbs up anyway.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, you're obligated. You touched my person. You know what I mean.
she, she also has a laughing smiley face for you.
Next time I go to San Antonio, I'm staying at the Hotel CD. Okay, he's gonna go there. I really like the number. I don't know. This will get tucked in behind him. I'm still laying out. I know. We got to do this 20 times before we could put that. It's like a license. He caught a license plate.
There you
What is
go.
that? When you go fishing, you always catching something you don't really want to take home. Although we would take it home because it could be rusted. Yeah, I think we'll put that on the hook.
I like it on the hook.
Mhm. It's off the hook, baby. Okay. Think I want to ink around him. I lost my inker. There it is. Oh, I pulled his curl off. I'll have to put it back on. I think I got these from my friend Golda. She had a bunch of stuff put in a gallon bag and just take this. And I'm like, sure, I like other people's trash. Oh, and his little head's ripped right there. I didn't do that. He came that way. We're going to have to put his little curl back on though. Come on. There we go. Get right. Get the tweezer. Pick it up in my other hand so I can pick it up in the tweezers. All right. There we go.
It's so tight.
It is. It's this curl.
You could go.
Just a minute. Just a minute. There. Close enough nobody would ever know. So don't tell anybody. Yeah. Yeah. That's the ticket. Oh. We're okay with the doily just like it is? The question. Is it, see, that's what I was just thinking, CB. I must have read your mind because I'm just now reading the comment. Uh, right. Is that you? Uh, you got, yeah, the
Oh,
little curl, little calic. Uh, I'm, I'm gonna have to call it my Roy journal. CB's on my first one. CB's pictures on my first one. Or is that the second one? CB, do you remember which one it was? I think this is number 4. So should I spray the doily? Because we can spray it. We got spray. Uh, I'm kind of liking it just plain white. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it just plain white. Okay. So we need to put a tiny hole, and I happen to have a tiny hole bunch right here, and we're going to put a tiny hole, not hole, right there, like that. And it's still wet-ish. Let's put some brown around it. Where's my brown inker? Who took it? Who has been in here? Here it is. Oh, be careful. Don't knock that over. That would be a mess. Put some brown on it because it's been out in the water. So it used to be aged. A little bit. I'll put some black on it. I know we've gone over our 2 hours, but that's okay. You let me. That was the rumor. There. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So, oh, I don't know where it's going to come out at. I'm going to actually literally hook it. Oh, yes. Lay over there. Okay. Some of these got paper bits. Marianne has muted herself. She must be tending to something. Let's talk about her. What should we say? Y'all think she's working out? She's working out for me. I'm reading chat even way less than I used to. And y'all know I didn't read it very good when I used to either. Okay, we've got all the little hose out. Who's there? Oh, no, we didn't. How'd they pop back in here like that? And is it that important that they all need to be coming out? Evidently, it's that important. Okay. Yeah, I think so too. Okay, because I want him more towards that side. So when we hang this out back here, then this is going more like that. Oh, adorable. That's where you're going to go. Oh, I hope that color doesn't bleed through. Oh, well, if it does, it does. It's just kind of how it happens. We didn't say anything about you.
I am sorry. I had to walk away and try to fix my AirPods. They were losing.
Don't be sorry. We didn't talk
Okay,
about it.
alrighty.
Not a
I
word.
had to try to find my.
It's going to go there. But first, we got to put the fishing pole.
Maria Mussolini had to step out and just came back. Glad you're still on. I love how your project is turning out. So cute.
Welcome back, Maria. Maria is part of the Same Six Wednesday, y'all, which is next week. I know it's crazy that the third Thursday happens before the third Wednesday, but there we go. Okay.
This hurt my head.
Oh, fishing pole. All right. I could be saying so. It's been a big word the last few days. So much so that I'm noticing it. You know it's bad when you start noticing that yourself. So I'll tell you what. So there was this time. It's going to
I
go up to
notice
them.
when I say a lot in the video. So when I'm editing my videos, I I find that I go and it's not that I'm searching for words because I got plenty of words in there. They may not be good words, but they're there.
See, I have a theory about and all that. hmm When
What
we
is your theory?
meditate, well, I'm going to tell you. When you meditate, you have the mantras, and is one of them. It's like you're searching, um, you know, for the higher thing, and
Ah,
that's what we do. We just go because you're trying to find the best scenario or whatever. That's my theory.
when I was in California, because we lived in California for a couple of years when my husband's job was out there, and I went to a place where I can't. It's like a Buddhist kind of thing, and they
hmm
had a mantra that it's a particular sounds that you say over and over again to get your
Right.
meditation going. So that's it. If that's what you mean,
Yes.
I can't remember what the sounds were. It just my brain cells have lost
Was it
quite a bit.
Chopra? Choppa? Chop? What's his name? Choppa
I don't
taught
know, but it's like
yoga.
what everyone in the facility did it. It made this. It was really very interesting, and I think they do it for healing too. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Some healings do have mantras attached to them. I have a friend that did that training. What's his name? Choppa. I got a CD over here. Let me go look. I can go look. I can tell you what his actual name is. For real.
alrighty.
For real. Teapot. Seriously. Got his name is Teapot. My friend became an instructor, um, and they would do yoga and the meditation at the same time.
Uh huh.
And they all have mantras. Ha, ha. I like it.
I like it too. I think it's so cute.
Totes adore. And that'll be
Cute,
front, and that'll be
stinky and
back.
cute from Carol Bound.
Thanks, BB.
Adorable is another
Totes,
verb.
totes
Adjective.
adore.
Adorbs.
Ha, ha, ha. So I will let this dry over weekend. Then I will go over it with matte medium to seal everything up. I'm gonna put, not yet, but I'm gonna put the pocket on the inside. Yeah,
I like that.
this stuff will go back. I was gonna cut him out and put him on the back, but I'm thinking I just want the back just plain. We don't look at the back of things anyway. But I am keeping the envelope. Envelope. I always pronounce it envelope. I don't say envelope. I'm not fancy like that. So we will put this back in the folder, which means we have enough stuff to give away. So we can do a
Autumn.
drawing. Put that in there. Put that in there. Let's put a couple of these in there because we got them. Put that out of the way.
Guess what, Jamie?
What?
I'm giving up. There's 25 thumbs up. Woohoo! I like that.
Woo! Yay!
Everybody,
Yay!
giving everybody gold stars. Thank you so much for the thumbs
Yay!
up.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we have enough stuff. Plus, I will put stuff in there to give away. So let me get my rules out. My rules of giving it away. Okay. You must be present in live chat and have a U.S. mailing address. One number and one number only. You will pick between 1 and 79. After CB types in the word go, because I can't type in in YouTube because I'm in StreamYard. Anyway, CB, you'll have to type go. You'll have one number only between 1 and 79. And then after CB types stop, then we'll stop putting in numbers and we'll get a bingo ball. And the person closest without going over will win the leftover folder stuff. Plus, I'll probably put some more stuff in there because I'm so that way. I still have another pile somewhere. So, whenever you're ready to say go, CB. Are you still there, CB? You better be.
If she can't do it, I can.
Okay, well, you go ahead because she's ignoring me.
I don't see it. There she goes.
There we go.
Okay. Yay.
So y'all pick a number between 1 and 79. You have to have, you should be 18. I should write that on there. Must be 18 because that's a law. Write that on there. 18 years, YEAR, or older. Yeah, that's a big requirement right there. A U.S. mailing address. That doesn't mean you have to live in the U.S. You just have to have a mailing address in the U.S. Okay, because some people do. Some of my people up there in Canada, they got mailing addresses on this side. So rolling it up. That's it. We only got 4 players. Really? Really?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Uh,
Aww.
that's all right. More chances for them.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, there's
Type
another
the
one.
word. There's another one. Get ready to type stop whenever you want to, CB. Yes, Miss Teresa, that works. Okay.
All right.
All
There
right.
it is.
There's our stop. Here comes our ball. Oh, maybe. One day, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. 46. That's 4-6. 4-6. Closest without going over.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
I see who it is.
I see who it is. Our stop and
Y'all
go
know
girl
who?
herself.
Congratulations.
Oh, CB, you're the winner chicken dinner. Where's my piece of paper? I gotta write it down because it's the law. I don't know why, but it is. CB with number 3-2. Ball was 46. And I do have your address because I know I do. The same because I do. I've been to your house. That's why. That's why I'm saying it. So there we
Well,
go.
she's saying you got to bring it in person, Jamie. You got to end up at her
Oh,
doorway.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That still looks wet. Anyway, this I'm keeping this because it's going on the inside. because I need a pocket. It's the law. Just saying. So we did that, and we made snowflake specimens, which I love. They're just so stinking cute because I said so. That's why. There we go.
One for your
Here comes
thumbs
my spiel.
up and participating. You guys are
Yeah.
awesome for listening and dealing.
Marianne could put herself back on the screen. Here we go.
I
Ta-da!
Yay! Thank you
And
guys
I
so
would
much
like
for
to
listening and dealing
thank you so
with
much, Miss
everything.
Marianne, for being a great co-host. I so appreciate it, and I appreciate all you watchers, both live and recorded. And we're going to wrap it up. So, thanks for
Bye, all.
watching, and
Love
happy
you.
art.